Welcome back to another TheSportUniverse Reacts. I probably should have thought about this, but they just announced the Cy Young Award winner, and Jacob deGrom won. So right after I posted the Jets video, Jacob deGrom won, and I figured I have to do a react for that, obviously being a Mets fan. So, we're back. How do I feel about it? I'm ecstatic. This is what, basically since the Mets ended their postseason possibilities, this is what all Mets fans have been waiting for, the back-to-back Cy Youngs by Jacob deGrom and the Rookie of the Year by Pete Alonso, and obviously both those things came to fruition. I was wrong on the podcast. I didn't know this, but I thought I did. Postseason doesn't count into these awards, which, now thinking about it, totally makes a lot of sense, because if you're not in the postseason, what are you supposed to do about it? But, so Max Scherzer didn't win, Hee-Jun Ryu didn't win, obviously Jacob deGrom won. So just to go over some of his stats, which I feel like is definitely warranted after he won the Cy Young Award. So he had a 2.43 ERA, which is a lot different than his 1.7 ERA last year. Obviously 1.7 being elite, 2.43 is very good as well. At the beginning of the season, hold on, I need to put on my Mets stuff. Not this. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Wow, look at that. Ugh. This is the first time I wore this. No, we'll just go with it. So, this isn't a Jacob deGrom shirt, it's a Noah Syndergaard, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so 2.43 ERA. I'm looking for his wins, losses. Oh, he was 11-8. Nothing better, really better than last year when he was 10-9. I think this year, the big problem last year was Max Scherzer having all his wins that he did, and Jacob deGrom having his a crazy ERA, and so people were considering if it's based off wins or stuff like that, and it turned out that year is based off ERA, and I think the same thing happened this year. Jacob deGrom, his second half was just dominant. His first half, people started wondering, why is he pitching so bad? I did not explain that well. His first half, he had his first 2 games, I forgot, were elite, and I was like, okay, here we go again. Then he struggled for a little bit, and everyone started getting worried because the pitching was what was so great for what was going to take the Mets to the next level in how they're going to do this season. Obviously, it didn't bode well the rest of the season, but Jacob deGrom was good the rest of the season. It was just the rest of the pitching staff didn't really hold up to the possibility of all of them being elite. Noah Syndergaard struggled, but this isn't a video about that. Jacob deGrom had a great second half. To get his ERA down to 2.43 after 7 games, it was above 4. Shows how good his second half really was. He was just dominant again. I wish I had more specific stats about his second half, but him being this happened in the last video. Him being the first Met to win back-to-back Cy Young awards, considering who the Mets have had in there since 1962 when they started. Likes of Tom Seaver, Dwight Gooden. Who else? There's got to be other ones. I'm sure there are. I'm not a history buff when it comes to the Mets, but for him to be the first one to get 2 Cy Young awards in a row shows how good he is, and just thinking back to what Jacob deGrom was while he was in the Mets system, he came up as a bullpen pitcher, and he got that one start his first start was against the Yankees. He got that one start that showed that he can be a starter, and from there, I mean, the rest is history. Was won Rookie of the Year in 2014 at the age of 26, coming up and being at the age of 26. Obviously, he did have that 1 year of injury in the minor leagues with, I'm pretty sure it was what is it called? Tommy John. And then coming up at age 26 just shows that there wasn't a lot of confidence in him. I mean, what round was he drafted? Ninth round. I mean, that's not terrible, but he definitely didn't have a lot going for him. There wasn't a lot of belief that he would turn into anything, and when he came up, I don't think the Mets didn't believe in it either. I mean, they just needed a bullpen pitcher in 2014. He came out to be that, and he ended up getting a chance in his first game against the Yankees and proved to be really good from there on. Jacob deGrom, if he continues like he signed a 5-year extension last year, so he still has at least 4 more years on the Mets. If he can continue, he could be the best pitcher in Mets history, which is crazy to say, like I just said, coming from where he did come. So, this is another Reacts, 2 in one day. I mean, who are we, right? But that was a fun one to do. Obviously, I was excited like 2 minutes ago when he just won, so I had to get back on the Sport Universe. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Follow our Instagram, things like that. You know the drill. See you later.